Hello everybody, this is Sparky coming to you with another electrifying cast. And no, he doesn't have to go, he has to go after this. But I will be casting another 2v2 with my friend Khey and myself playing Khey spawning as the Teal Protoss here on Tyrannus Assault, I believe it's called. And I'm spawning as the Purple Zerg as his teammate, and we are going up against Dan, the Red Terran, bloody Red Terran, because blood will fall. His blood, that is. Oh yeah. And his teammate is going to be Rohan. Yes, Rohan like the game, or Rohan like from Lord of the Rings. And he's going to be the Blue Terran. And right now, if we look at the APM, everybody's sort of spamming here. Khey's got the top APM again because he wants to be Korean, so he's got to spam that pretty hard. A little bit of lag going on there. That's fixed now, though. So Khey's going to be the one scouting this time. I'm going to be slow and just send my Overlord over there. And in 2v2, I actually like doing 6-pool just in case we do get, like... Excuse me. In case we do get rushed or something like that, so we have enough to defend. Because usually when we try to go economic builds in 2v2, you just get rushed and that's pretty much it. GG. Right? And these two Terran players are going to play it smart. They saw that we had a Zerg player, so they're going to try to wall in. Khey doing some harass here. And this is actually very hard to wall in. It takes a long time if you look at how big this gap is. So it's going to be a little bit before they can wall in very well. Khey going to go pretty standard here, getting his pylon, then his gateway, chrono boosting out those workers. I'm going to be going a little bit of a rush build here. Got my spawning pool at 6, and I'm going to be droning up until I hit 9, get my Overlord, and then 10, and then everything else after that for a little bit is going to be Zerglings, and 1 or 2 drones here or there just to help my economy. And he kills that doggy. Poor doggy. His head's just sort of there. Not the doggy! That's what I say. Poor animal. Khey's just one big, huge, mean animal abuser. He's getting his gas now, or his second gas, excuse me. And the Terran players, the Red Terran Dan has not opted to get his gas, but his teammate Rohan has decided to get both gas, so maybe he's trying to go for some mech play. And I just sort of pinged on the map to show him that there was, excuse me, I hit the wrong button. That I did have Zerglings there, and what we like to do in 2v2 is I will give Khey my the control of my units, so I'm able to macro up and keep my army very healthy and very well supplied and all that, so he can micro and macro at the same time. Usually he's still on top. It's kind of amazing how he does it, but that's that. And just got my queen out to help with this production. Gonna get more Zerglings. And excuse me one second, I gotta go to busy. But let's see. Lost my train of thought for a second. They're just starting to send out their SCV. He went back here to check for any proxy pylons or any proxy of that. Khey's gonna intercept them here with my Zerglings, and we're not gonna let them scout. No way, no how. Khey opting to get his expansion right now, kinda early, so I consider that a fast expansion still. I'm saving up for mine right now, since we see they're turtling up and not really going to rush us or anything like that. This is a pretty weak wall, if you haven't noticed. He should have, like, put this here and just kept this supply depot here and put, like, a bunker behind here or something, because they're both Terrans, so what I plan to do, I'm pretty sure I told Khey something along the same. If you saw the last match, we went Baneling Muta. Sorry for the spoiler if you didn't watch that. But that's your own fault for not watching it. You should go watch it right now because that was a pretty awesome game, man. Ah, those Banelings just... It was like a Zergling nuke, man. And we're going to try to do that this game too, as I am going to try to get as many Banelings as possible. Just finishing up with my Zergling speed or metabolic boost. So he's going to test out these walls, see exactly what's going on. He sees that the wall is too strong at the moment and that they are both going Mass Marine, and I'm all happy because I'm going Banelings, and Marines kind of melt away to Banelings, as I'm sure you've noticed if you're a Zerg player and go up against Mass Marine. and do go banelings against that. So I'm getting my second queen out, putting up my baneling nest, kind of macroing up at the moment. And he just killed a bear. He's just an animal abuser, man. He's killing all these innocent little animals in this game. And they're going to kill this overlord, but I sacrifice it. Usually standard timing. I do it around 7 minutes just to see what they're going, seeing if any tech buildings are going down or anything. And it looks like he actually might get siege tanks here, because he is getting a tech add-on to his factory. And my expansion is up. Khey's is fully saturated. Was fully saturated, and then he transferred all these drones to gas, and this probe's here in position to put down an expansion at some point, probably fairly soon unless he wants to macro up a bit more. We've got this watchtower taken, we've got this watchtower taken, so we have full map control. They're only in their one base. They've got banshees, and I think we spot this at some point and go up against them. So Khey is actually going Mass Void, which is hilarious, and 2v2 Mass Void is absolutely amazing for some reason. Don't ask me why, they just seem to do very well, especially when Khey does it. Maybe it's just his macro or his micro or something. He can mass them up faster than most people. I don't know, but whenever Khey does do Mass Void, it goes well for us. And it looks like Cloaking Field is being researched for Rohan, so he's going to go and try to do some Banshee harass. A little late in the game, but still, it'll do good. And Dan's going to get some siege tanks. I'm sure he's researching siege tech and getting a command center, so they might be getting their expansions fairly soon. Or at least he will. A engineering bay going down. Not sure if he wants to get some upgrades, or maybe he wants to get some I lost my train of thought again, some auto turrets or whatever they're called. And I'm surprised he hasn't gotten stim pack or anything yet. He should have stim pack by now. I mean, either that or concussive shells, or maybe even shields for his marine, since he is going mass marine. And I'm just macroing up a bunch more zerglings, getting my creep going. And looks like Khey is getting his air weapons level 1 and a fleet beacon. Sorry, just had to say it. And it looks like he's just going to get more upgrades, or maybe he'll be teching the carriers if this fails. But at the moment, it looks like if we go to the army tab, we're kind of in the lead. Yeah, I'd say we're in the lead. And yeah, we both just saw the banshees. I run away, very scared and helpless. In a couple of seconds, I hope. Yep, there we go. Sort of bad reaction time, but we do clean this up fairly easily, I believe. I'm warping in a couple of, or morphing in a couple of overseers, getting centrifugal hooks, and I didn't notice that he actually sniped my spawning pool here, so that slowed down my zergling production for a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna have this overseer follow these guys for a while, and these void rays should be able to clean this up. Getting a second banshee goes down. Now there's 2 more. This one's gonna uncloak fairly soon. Excuse me, I'm just hiccuping all day today. And these probes are all gonna die. This one's gonna go down, and I believe all of them do go down eventually. Fully charged, and that just does so much damage when they get fully charged. Jeez. And maybe this one will get away. I don't know. There goes this, and yeah, I think it's gonna die. Yep. Maybe, or it just goes flying away. So my banelings are rolling. More banelings are gonna be rolling here. They actually look really cool. I never noticed how cool they look when they roll. It's just like do 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 do. Okay, enough of that. He's getting his air weapons level 2. Khey is. He's also getting his third expansion, excuse me. And I'm just morphing in more banelings, man. I love banelings. They're so good for me. I don't know. They're probably not good in most matchups, but I just love using them, especially in 2v2. Oh man. Oh, I love it. It's like they just melt away everything, especially if you cap out on banelings. It's like a nuke. Nothing stands up to it. And flux veins are being researched. So where are these flux veins? Acceleration of void rays. So yep. they got my spawning pool. So I just noticed that they did get my spawning pool, so I'm putting it down again. And there you go, there it goes. And I think, yeah, I'm getting this now, spreading the creep still. Getting a little behind on my macro, just a little bit. Because that spawning pool did go down, so I have nothing to do with all my minerals at the moment. So I decided to expand. And he's actually got a lot of siege tanks here, man. 4 siege tanks, and then like all these marauders and marines. But they're all gonna melt away as soon as they meet up with my baneling bunch. Even one siege tank here, and that lone banshee that survived that horrible, horrible attack that he did. It definitely did not pay for itself, I believe. He only got like a couple probes and one drone. So they're just getting their expansions up. This is fully saturated for the red player, and Rohan is not having this fully saturated, but he's trying to transfer drones, or SCVs, excuse me. And here go my banelings. We're just going to follow them for a little bit, see if they do anything at all, maybe. I hope they do. No, they're just going to go idle there. So I am getting that +1 attack, and I believe it does affect this, so if we'll find this out once he's complete. And these guys are dangerously close to these banelings. They can't see it, though, and I think we can see it. Yes, we can see that siege tank right there, and I think somebody pings it. I might ping it, I'm not sure. But we can see him right there. They cannot see us, though. So they're going to move up, and they're going to meet a very terrible end, and that army just totally melted away to all those banelings. Every single one of the red players' units does go down, and we're going to be reinforcing this now. More banelings morphing in down here, and some probes moving across the map, and that is a lot of void rays, man. Almost a full page of void rays with +2 upgrade. Weapon upgrade, excuse me. And this is actually a pretty small army comparative. Like, this late in the game, you should have a way bigger army, man. This is kind of small, a little petite, if you will. And he does have some Vikings here to deal with the void rays, I believe, but he just doesn't have enough. Like three Vikings is not gonna do well against this many void rays, I'll tell you that. And I do ping these on the map, and he's got a battle cruiser out on the map, and they're gonna try to kill all my poor little banelings. They're gonna move up here, and they're gonna siege tank should siege up. Oh, he doesn't have his research, but all his forces are being melted away. The red player has some reinforcing Vikings here, so maybe they'll fare very well against these void rays. Who knows? And the void rays are going to work, just melting away these Vikings. Look how fast they go down. Jeez. So we have almost a page, and he laughs because he just destroyed that army. He says voids are OP, man. Maybe they need a nerf, and they do quit without a GG, so they rage quit out of the game. And that's pretty much that. We didn't actually get to do very much with these banelings, but I hope you enjoyed that. I'll try to get some more 2v2s. If you want some more 2v2s, or do you want some more of the 2 series that I have going, just say below in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and like the videos, because with more subscribers, it's going to be more fun, guys. I'll upload more videos. I'll try to be more energetic, come up with some more intellectual jokes or something like that. So be sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.